Caution, the following episode of the Newbie Tank Series 2.0 contains content that some may find disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Welcome back to another episode of the Newbie Tank Series 2.0. This is episode 20 in a series. So go back and watch the other episodes. They're all about this tank here, my Red Sea S1000. It's a fowler tank or a predator tank that I show from setting it up to where I am today with it. And that's where I want to pick up. If you've watched the last episode, we're going to pick up right where we left off. I got a fish order last week and I've got some really cool fish. And when I left you, I had just put them down in the sump down there to kind of acclimate them to the temperature of the tank. And then I'm going to drip acclimate them with the water. So rather than me talking about it right now, let's just go back in time to when I got those fish in this tank. I'm going to see if I can get Mark on the phone.
What are you doing?
Yo, what do you know?
I'm driving.
So got some cleanup crew stuff and I'm wondering what I can put in here. So the fish that I'm adding today, I've got a, what is this thing called? A sailfin tang. I've got a purple tang. I've got the eel, the snowflake eel, and I've got a clown trigger. And I'm gonna put them all in there, but then I've got hermit crabs, turbo snails, seraph snails. So what kind of cleanup guys should I put in here?
I mean, you can put them in there for what you just told me. I don't think anyone will eat them. Be like, I'm putting it in the dark so that, try to give them a chance to hide.
Yeah. I put some moonlight in there and I've got the lights pretty dim in here, but right now I'm just floating everybody in my sump to bring the temperature up.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got 20 hermit crabs here. I'm gonna put 10 of them in this tank, 10 of them in my reef tank, or about that. Come on, guys. Oh, did you see that? My panther grouper went right for him. Hopefully, they're protected a bit. Yeah, look at these guys. You see them? Those are pretty sweet, right? They're good size. I think those guys usually end up in the sand. I put some on the rocks, but I think they are usually sand dwellers. I'm not really certain. Now we got scarlet reef hermit crabs. We got some hermit crabs here. Oh, it's 3-3. The hockey game's 3-3. Man, I was watching the hockey game and FedEx came at 7:30 at night. And it's third period. I'm watching the ticker here. My Leafs are playing Calgary Flames, but these guys are priority right now. Good thing there's 82 games this season. Okay, we'll put some of these crabs in here. Okay, next up, Mexican turbo snails. You can see them down in there. I've got, looks like 5 of these guys. 5 turbo snails. Here they are. Little turbo snails. These guys are all kind of holding on to each other. Okay, and last but not least, we got these guys here. Some more snails. Still 3-3. Game's still tied. I try to save the rubber bands, but sometimes I just cut these. I don't know why I save rubber bands. I mean, what do they cost? Come on. It's kind of like pushing out the last little bit of toothpaste. And when you know, for some reason, you just keep pushing and pushing until there's like none left in here. You know what? Forget the dang thing. I don't care anymore about saving a rubber band. I can peel it off there later if I want. You see them down in there? Put this over here so I get a little more downhill. Actually gonna. So right now what I'm doing is I'm just adjusting this little valve so that this water goes in real slow. Okay, so I've been dripping this guy for about 30 minutes, which is a really long time. Oh, he's pretty. Here you go, buddy. That's the first time I ever put a fish in like that. I've always put the bucket down in the water, but I've seen a lot of people do it, and I was very gentle. Oh, I'm so happy to see him swimming. He's gorgeous. I've never had a powder blue, so what do you think, Penelope? It is beautiful. Let's put a little mysis shrimp in there. But let's get the other guys in their tank first. All right, got that guy dripped. So now it's time for my sailfin tang. I'm just gonna scoop him up in my hand. And I'm gonna put him in. Ready? There he goes. Oh, he's gorgeous. Yeah. Oh, the grouper's looking at him. I don't like that. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Here comes the maroon clown. We might have some drama here. Okay, next up, purple tang. Purple tang. Now this one has been in quarantine in Chicago for a few months. Oh wow, I've always wanted one of these. Oh my God, he's cool. I'm so worried about the aggression in there. Do you see that sailfin? Is he doing okay? Oh no. Did you see that? The panther grouper just went after the sailfin. Now I'm worried. Now I'm worried these guys even make it through the night. Let's get this guy dripping. Let's get the purple tang dripping here. Oh, I didn't just fart. I didn't just fart when I bent over. We'll put in a little sound effect there. We'll cover that fart with music. Okay, we're gonna stick with this method since it's been going good. I'm gonna scoop this guy up. There he is. Purple tang. There he goes. Oh, he swam right past the grouper. He swam right past that grouper. That grouper's got me worried. Wow, the colors are awesome. Take a look at that guy. That's a cool fish. That's a really cool fish. Now it's time to drip him. Okay, while he's dripping, we are going to put the snowflake eel in the tank. I have no idea how to do this. Are you kidding me right now? There is an eel in here. Here we go. There he goes. Oh my goodness. Did you see that? This is a predator tank now. We got some predators in here. All right, there you have it. Pretty much everybody I wanted is here now, except for my puffer fish, the one fish that I wanted from day one and the reason I did this tank. So we still got to acquire that guy. And I have the folks on our collection team down in the Keys looking for one, but we may source one somewhere else. And I've got the team up in Chicago looking for one for me as well. But there's the grouper and the eel. Okay, it's very exciting. It's nighttime. It's dark in there. I hope everyone finds a hiding spot and I can account for everyone in the morning. It's a little nerve-wracking. I'll probably get up a few times tonight. All right, so that's my fish order. It's pretty exciting, but let's do like a quick montage here so you can see all these fish in my tank. They're gorgeous. Okay guys, I'm looking in the rocks here where my eel's been hiding, and I've been looking for a while, and I came to the determination that he's no longer in this tank. And I checked my lids. They're secure. They're pretty secure. But then I did go and look behind my tank, and sadly, that's him right there. It appears that since these don't latch on the top up here, he was able to push it up, I guess. So now I gotta get him out of there. Penelope, can you get this for me? Oh, poor little guy. He's so sad. Aww.
Stinky.
That's so sad. As if it wasn't bad enough losing my eel, my powder blue has now died as well in my quarantine. And he was doing just fine this morning. I saw him swimming around. He looked happy. I came in here to feed him, and then this happened. Ah, he's such a cool looking fish too. Man. So my wife said, sometimes you need to have bad days. That's how you know you have good days. Or something like that. Today's a bad day. Bye, buddy. Which was once a beautiful fish is now going back to the earth. This hobby will kick your ass. Hey, Adam, thanks for joining me today. I really appreciate it.
Oh, no problem, Jimmy.
I text you that I needed a little help, and that's what I wanted to call you about. My lids are awesome. I love them. I got a snowflake eel.
Ooh, this is my favorite.
So you might know where this is going. So, you know, I've got the Red Sea S1000. It's got the Euro bracing around the front three sides. Do you know where I'm going with this?
You got bracing around there? Yeah.
Yeah. So it locks down great. The sad thing is my eel escaped and died. He got out the back.
Oh, bugger.
So I'm calling you today.
Back, I guess, right? You got all the I guess we did locks, I guess, for your tank where we kind of locked you down on the Euro brace, right? But
yeah, it's all locked down up in front. I don't know if you can see me on camera there.
Yeah.
But it's all locked down in front. And you know what? I've never had an eel, and I just thought, man, this is really secure. And then I lifted it up a little bit in the back, and I'm like, yeah, you can lift it. I'm like, there's no way he's gonna swim and get out of there. And my friend Mark, Mr. Saltwater Tank, he's like, they're escape artists. They'll find a way out of the littlest hole. And so I really don't know how he got out, but there's no gaps in there. I'm thinking he pushed it up and just whipped his tail. In fact, I saw on comments on YouTube on my video, people were saying that, oh yeah, I had one stick his head up out of the water and it was scary. So anyway, he died. I'm very sad about it, but he was super cool the 2 days I had him. So I'm calling you today to see if you can help me come up with a solution to lock down the back other than throwing weight on there, because it looks so nice. I don't want to just be putting rocks or something silly up there. So I want a more permanent, factory looking solution to maybe lock down the backside. And I have an idea. The idea that I had, can I throw it at you?
Absolutely, hit me.
So the idea I had was to bond maybe another piece of acrylic that I could run like a tie of some kind, maybe a nylon strap, and use like a dog collar strap and clip it on. And then the other side I'll secure to the back of the tank with another piece that clips, like with really strong two-sided tape. Because I have some tape that's really phenomenal, like the tape that you would put like a spoiler on the back of a car. It really holds good. So and I thought I could, just clip it in up there, and then I could pull it tight, and it's not going to lift. So what do you think of that?
Yeah. So it sounds like though what you're talking about would be almost creating like a little hinge, I guess, at the back. So you'd end up locking the frame to your tank, I guess, doing that.
Yeah, pretty much. The only problem is then I got to go unclip it to pull it off to do like water changes and whatnot.
Okay. Um, how about something like this? I mean, obviously, rimless tanks, are really challenging, obviously, for larger eels and stuff like that. I mean, I'm looking at your rock work back there, and I mean, even if he's not 2 foot long, sometimes they can springboard off, get stuff, and get some leverage. And obviously, with a rimless tank, they can knock that off. Yours without you putting weight on there. Yours
Right.
being zero braced on 3 sides. We're like, okay, we can lock it down. We made these clips. We locked it down there. Just can't lock down the back. So, but what about if we did something like an upside down L bracket? So, like you mentioned, double sided tape. And so that's a great idea. So we can do something like maybe kind of low profile that'll have that factory look. I've got some starboard. We can make these brackets out of black starboard, which will blend in with the black framing around your tank. But to make like these L brackets to go along the backside of the tank and sit like right above the tab. So like your tabs are coming in here, and if we make a bracket, you double-sided tape it to the back of the tank, and it sticks out over the tab. So you've got a little play there. So the lid can be kicked up, but it would just run into the bottom of that tab. It would only kick up, 1/4 inch. But at least that you're not having to actually physically lock it or strap it, I guess, down to the tank. It might make it a little easier if you like remove your lids and put your lid back on the tank.
I love that. That's brilliant. That's way better than my idea. I guess that's why you're the lid expert.
Yeah, they sit really high, and I mean, obviously, it's hard to reach back there. So if you have those straps, you're gonna have to get on your ladder every time. I think.
Yeah.
It's like L bracket. You'll have to be on your ladder, and you have to reach way over the back. As long as you've got a little bit of clearance. Well, you do, because you got the lights back there, so you should have enough clearance for being able to get back there with that double-sided tape. And then once you get that, that single install.
With an L shape, I really could decide the tolerance by where I stick it to the back. I mean, I could put the lids on and make it pretty tight, so it's pretty snug to get in there, couldn't I?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's a great idea.
Can you help me make some of those?
Oh, absolutely. I got some black starboard, 1/2-inch starboard here, like I said, that'll blend right in with the top of that tank, and we could get some brackets fashioned up for you. I just got to spend a little bit of time in the CAD, program, and whip something up for you so that we can get you locked down on the back.
On the back.
You down everywhere else.
I mean, I just took for granted that your locking system was so secure. I mean, obviously, it's not on a Euro brace in the back, and I just was like, come on, it's solid. This isn't good. I am really surprised and shocked. And I know that I'm going to get beat up online for this happening. It's heartbreaking for sure. But
for us too. It's definitely, it's one of those things where it's like, geez, we spent all this time keeping fish in tanks. I mean, this tank behind me has got largemouth bass in it. They're definitely jumpers. Tank's only 1 foot deep, so they can definitely knock on the lid pretty good sometimes. But eels are another ball game. Octopus, people keeping, octopus and eels and stuff. And, like Mark said, they're definitely escape artists. And so it's our job to try to outsmart them and come up with solutions where we can keep them in there. Because, I always say they don't realize the water's not wetter on the other side,
Right.
It's our job.
I even thought, because I've got some ports left on my hydros, that I could put like I have on my windows for my house for security or doors. When a door's open or the window's open, the magnet, I could put it right on my hydro system. Have one little the magnet on the lid and one on the tank. If it lifts off, I'll know the lids are off.
I could put one on each
lid on the back and hide it. I'll probably do that as well.
Like, why not?
Yeah, why not?
These days, that.
Yeah.
I mean, plus this tank
so high tech.
Cool.
I mean,
pretty cool.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll share that with you. So what do we need to do to get this rolling?
I don't think I need anything from you. I mean, I've got your CAD file, so I know where the tabs sit on the back.
I want to be able to get them on and off without, destroying them. But I'm so worked up that this happened. I want this thing tight.
Yeah, you want to lock down. Yeah, we're gonna lock down in the back there, because obviously, clearly the sides and the front weren't enough for that guy. So we'll go extra high security.
Awesome. Yeah. Well, I'm excited that we're coming up with something that I think is going to be cool and secure, and I can't wait to see what you send me.
I appreciate you, Jimmy. We're looking forward to it.
All right. Thanks, Adam. See ya.
All right. Take care.
Now that's going to do it for this week's episode. Man, it's been a real roller coaster ride. I got all those cool additions to my new tank, and then sadly, the worst happened. And it could have been prevented with my eel. And I want to thank Adam for taking the time with me to come up with a solution. I definitely want to put an eel in here again. I guess this is part of being a newbie. Even though everyone was telling me these guys are escape artists, I just thought there's no way he's going to get out of here. And now I know this thing needs to really, really be locked down. So if there's any lesson to be learned here for anyone that's a newbie watching this and you go, wow, an eel would be very cool. Well, I'm going to give it a try again, but this time we're locking down this place, like Adam said, like Fort Knox. So be sure to tune in future episodes. Hey, next week I've got a guest joining me as I continue my quest for my porcupine puffer. I'm going to talk to Michael out in Alameda, California, who's been raising his porcupine puffer for 4 years. That was a really fun conversation. I can't wait to share that with you. We're carrying some new food at saltwateraquarium.com. I got the whole slew of it to try out here in my tank. So I got a lot of great stuff coming in the future for you. This is the time where I want to say thank you so much for watching. Be sure to do all that YouTube stuff. Be sure to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and hey, we'll see you on the next one.